Today, Ubisoft revealed Far Cry 6's brand new expansion called Lost Between Worlds, and I'm not sure what to think. To give you the basics on this brand new expansion, it's kind of about alien crystal monster things, and it's basically another roguelike expansion, similar to the free villain DLCs, the Pagan Min, Voss, and Joseph Seed DLCs. You play as Danny Rojas once again, which is nice to see, and you go through these rifts or levels of altered simulation versions of Yara, and you have to rebuild an extraterrestrial character's spaceship. This character is called Faye, and she seems to be the only brand new character you're going to be talking to the entire expansion. Each piece of Faye's ship you find will unlock new gear, items, and cutscenes. Oh, and the best thing is this brand new expansion is out next week on December 6th, so when you're watching this, it might be out just 1 week from now. Lost Between Worlds will debut at $20 or something equivalent in your region. We don't know the local conversions yet, you'll have to wait until launch for that seemingly. So now that the basics are out of the way, I want to dive a little bit more in depth, each section of the Lost Between Worlds reveal and the brand new free update launching today. Let's get going. Now, let's take a look at the major new free game update that launches today for Far Cry 6. You can probably download it right this minute. This free update adds a brand new Game Plus mode to Far Cry 6, something Assassin's Creed Valhalla fans will probably be quite upset with.
You can't keep getting away with it!
New Game Plus allows you to play through the entire game with all your gear, abilities, and skills unlocked, so you can play super overpowered from the very beginning. This free update also adds a brand new completion tracker to the game, allowing players to more easily track what they're missing from achieving the 100% goal. It's a small but very good change overall. And finally, a free trial is now available, allowing players to play the entire first island of the Far Cry 6 game, seemingly with no time limits at all. So if you haven't played Far Cry 6 yet, this is the best place to dip your toes in and see if you enjoy Far Cry 6. The first island I think took me like 4 hours roughly, so you're getting quite a chunk of content for completely free. Nice stuff, Ubisoft. And that's it for the major free game update for Far Cry 6. It's not a major update, we've seen bigger in the past, but it's a welcome one, as it's likely going to be the very final major game update for Far Cry 6, as there's seemingly no content past the launch of Lost Between Worlds. Let's shift gears back to that brand new Lost Between Worlds. I can't lie, I'm not really excited about this at all. It all seems kind of rushed if you ask me. The expansion is revealed 1 week before it releases, like they've revealed it today on Tuesday the 29th of November and it launches 7 days later on December 6th. Just to me it seems a little rushed, the whole announcement release thing. I don't know, that's just my opinion. I personally just wasn't a fan of the base game's roguelike DLCs, the Vast DLC, Pagan Min, and Joseph Seed DLCs. I just don't think the roguelike elements were done that well in those DLCs, or just worked in Far Cry in general. But Lost Between Worlds just kinda seems like more of the same. As if you die, you lose all your stuff, unless you collect this new thing called Glint, so it's basically allow you to just restart the level or rift you're working on. So I guess not a pure roguelike, I guess. I'm not too fond of a fourth roguelike DLC hitting this game. I got quite burned out on the whole mediocre roguelike thing that Far Cry 6 tried the first time, but hopefully I'll enjoy this a little bit more than the villain DLCs. Talking about the roguelike mechanics, let's talk about the new gear. Once you collect a piece of Faye's ship, you'll be able to get a new piece of gear, such as a fractural bomb, which allows you to take out crystals blocking your path, which is pretty cool. You can also get a rift key, which, I am not joking, opens doors. That's it. That's it. This cool extraterrestrial alien thing from space with spaceships and crystal monsters just gives you a key that opens doors. Yeah, a little lackluster. You also get a grappling hook. Yeah, you just get a grappling hook. See what I mean about the whole rushed thing? Like, it's just like all three of these things are things that are just in the base game anyway, so it's nothing really new in terms of new items. A new armor set seems to also be coming to the game. At the very end of the trailer, there's a tease of kind of looks like Tron, I guess, kind of looks like Tron armor set, which looks really cool. Doubt I'll use it though, because the armor doesn't really fit the main Yara, so I doubt I'll use it much, as it just doesn't fit Yara at all. Also, there seems to be tons of new crystal-looking weapons, which I assume you'll be able to take over to the main game. It'd be pretty dumb if you couldn't use it in the main game, but these all just look like reskins of existing weapons, just with some crystals on them. One mechanic of Far Cry 6 I disliked the most was the ammo system. I didn't enjoy the whole different types of ammo thing. Lost Between Worlds quite literally makes it even worse. Blue ammo kills the blue guys, and the red ammo kills the red guys. This, to me, I just dislike a lot, because I have to ask, why? Like, literally, why? Why is there different ammo to kill different guys? It doesn't make sense to me. I just can't think of why they added this feature. It just, to me, just makes the game feel a little slower and a little worse. And that's about most of the highlights, in my opinion, for the Lost Between Worlds expansion. There's some other stuff, but that's just the main things I thought was worth talking about. My overall thoughts, though, on the expansion are mixed. I don't care for another roguelike expansion. I do like roguelikes, I think they're amazing, but I just don't like how Far Cry 6 did it. It just felt too underbaked and not that great. On the other hand, I really do like how it alters the sections of Yara that we know, like the city, and turns them into these really cool, kind of floating simulation, lava, underwater. I like that. And I think I would have preferred to have seen this in an open world, like being able to drive or fly over and see these like cool floating chunks of islands and stuff. I think this would have been much cooler. I think I would have loved that. But on the other hand, exploring an open world and I have to constantly swap between blue bullets and red bullets, I don't think I would have enjoyed that part of the open world. Also, I'm just not so sure that the $20 asking price is gonna be worth it. It just doesn't seem like there's that much content for the price, in my opinion. You guys may think it looks good for the price, and that's fine if you like what you're seeing here. But for me personally, I'm just not sold on it yet. It just doesn't seem that great. This doesn't seem like there's going to be a whole lot to it. Like $20 for what might be like a 6-hour expansion just doesn't feel like worth the money. Because it seems it's just going to be more of what I already disliked in Far Cry 6. I'm hoping Ubisoft will show off some new gameplay or some new stuff in a blog post, and it'll blow me away and I'll be like, wow, I was completely wrong. Lost Between Worlds is going to be incredible. But I don't think that's going to happen, unfortunately. I will probably still, when the expansion launches, I'll probably still give it a try at the very least and see if I like it. And if I, do play it and I do pick it up, I might make a video about it telling you if you should buy it or not. That is all we have to talk about for the new Far Cry 6 expansion. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you all another day, and I hope you have a lovely day.